What's good? Y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. Live from Malibu. Out here smoking a Monte Cristo Classic Series. It's your boy. It's your boy, man. Wake your goat mouth asses up, man. God woke you up this morning. God woke your ass up this morning, man. And if God woke you up this morning, you winning. You winning, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, man, Malibu. Smoking this. Let me show y'all right quick. Hold on. Smoking that Monte Cristo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Greg Mejia, because my boy Greg Mejia hooked me up with this. That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, man, smoking on this motherfucking beautiful gas right here. Out here in Malibu, because I needed to think. And when I need to think, that means I got to come out here to this water. And I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I ain't happy, man. I'm happy that God woke me up this morning, but I'm not happy about the news that I heard when I woke up in this motherfucker this morning. It ain't looking good, man. I've been telling you guys. NFL, man, we may have to understand there ain't gonna be no fucking football. Okay? We better understand that shit. I know we don't want to think that. I know we think, oh, well, they're playing baseball. Oh, well, they're playing basketball in the bubble. We should be able to have some football. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, man. So let me get to it. The NFL, the National Football League that you love and I love, have offered to the NFL Players Association, aka the NFLPA. I've been trying to tell you guys about this shit for weeks. They offered the players, if you guys show up to camp in 2 weeks and you guys agree to play, we won't have any preseason games at all. There won't be no preseason football games. Now, to a lot of you dumb motherfuckers out there that's gonna think, well, that's good. Well, that's good then, man. If you know, we don't need them anyway, because I know that's what a lot of you motherfuckers think. But here's the problem with you dumb motherfuckers out there that's gonna say that shit. I don't care about preseason. Preseason don't mean nothing anyway. Here's the problem with you guys. Do you think that the NFL owners want to miss any bags? Those 4 NFL preseason games that you don't give a fuck about, that I don't give a fuck about, that your baby mama don't give a fuck about, that shit is 4 games of revenue that will go to the owners. Okay? They use the fact of the preseason to be able to generate 20 games of revenue. Whether or not the games are packed or not, they still got a television deal, okay? They still have games that they are going to get paid from internationally and other things, all right? So when Dr. Fauci messing everything up. Hey, what's up, Dad? My dad's on here. When Dr. Fauci started talking about, I don't think there's going to be an NFL season, the first thing the NFL did was they said, we're going to get rid of the Hall of Fame game. Okay, the Hall of Fame game, that is where they are not where they bring in the new members of the Hall of Fame, the inaugural, and they have the game and all that kind of stuff. And everybody, it was going to be I think it was going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the damn Cowboys. And I know a lot of you guys say, "Go good, I don't give a fuck anyway," because that's the problem with you motherfuckers out there who ain't aficionados. You don't understand that when they cancel some shit, that's jeopardizing the shit you care about. Okay. All right, yeah, my shirt is nice as shit, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G. So, they got rid of the first week, all right? You guys were like, cool, I don't care anyway. I was like, man, that's not good. Because it's the same with you at your job. If your job tells you, hey, man, we're not coming in on Tuesday, take that day off, and you're not getting paid, you're going to be like, yo, man, I ain't really happy about that. I'll do it, but I really ain't happy that I'm missing a day of pay, okay? So I'm going to bring it to you guys so you guys can understand. Next thing you know, Dr. Fauci comes back again. Dr. Fauci comes back again and says, I don't think we're going to have an NFL season. Do not get your hopes up. What happened? The second week of preseason games were canceled. They said, okay, we're just going to have 2 preseason games. You guys were still like, well, that's cool. Okay. I was like, it's getting bad. It's not looking good. That's your job. Bob saying, hey, why don't you go ahead and take Wednesday off too and not get paid? Now it's Tuesday and Wednesday not getting paid up in this motherfucker. Okay. Before it was just Monday. Okay. I could deal with one pay. Now it's 2 days. Okay. So now, the players are like this, okay? Even though they work for the NFL and they work for the owners, it's the same shit with your job if you're in a union, okay? I love talking to you guys because when I say your job and I start talking about your money, you get the shit, okay? Let me walk over here to this beautiful ass water up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me just show you how I do it, okay? Okay, I come out here, smoke on my stick, and talk to you guys. The players have a union. It's called the NFLPA, okay? NFL Players Association. They are concerned about their health, their safety with this COVID-19 because the NFL has not put together a plan for them to come to work. I'm going to say this shit again. It's the same shit with your job when they're talking about, okay, you're sitting in place. We're putting in a contingency plan so you could come back to the office. They're in there cleaning shit. They're in there separating desks 6 feet apart. They're putting up some plastic shit. They're doing all of that shit because it's a plan to get your ass back. All right? The NFL has not done that. The NFL has not said, okay, employees, here's the contingency plan that we got to ensure your safety by coming to work to be a player in the National Football League. They haven't done that because the owners always are trying to figure out how they could skirt some shit, allegedly. Okay? So there's a lot of players that are saying, hey, man, I ain't playing. Okay, I got family. My mother has an autoimmune system issue, or I got a baby. I understand that. My son is 5 weeks old. If I was in a position where I had to go back to work and my job was not going to give me adequate situation where I could be safe and make sure my family's safe, I'm going to make sure that I call an attorney and I'm going to make sure that I get a bag. Because there ain't no way in hell you can make me come to a dangerous place. Okay? Now, if you work in a situation where you work at a hazardous job, they may give you a hazmat suit or some shit. Tell you to sign a waiver form. Fuck all of that. So the NFL's like this. We got training camp in 2 weeks. We don't got a contingency plan because we really don't want to have a contingency plan. We're just hoping that the next morning COVID-19 is gone. So they're saying, look, man, if you guys come to training camp, we won't have any preseason games. Now, that's 4 games that the owners aren't getting paid. That's 4 games. That's no television revenue. That's 4 games not televised. That's 4 games, period. So in other words, it is hey man, don't come to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you ain't getting paid. Now you got a motherfucking problem. Because guess what else? The players aren't going to get paid either. Understand that shit. The players are not going to get paid for preseason because there will be no preseason. So what they're saying is, look, let's make a deal, Monty Hall. You motherfuckers come to training camp. You'll get paid for showing up to OTAs and all of that. Because you got to understand, man, it ain't just like, oh, they just get paid all together. They got certain brackets. You get paid for OTAs. You get paid for making a roster. You get paid for being on the beginning of the season roster. There's a whole bunch of different tiers of getting paid when you're a professional football player. It ain't like you come to work, you just get one check. Nah, there's a whole bunch of sub checks and a whole bunch of sub shit, okay? So they're saying, look, man, you guys come to work. We're still not guaranteeing what your safety is. We're still not going to tell you how we're going to solve this motherfucking problem. Monte Cristo. But can you just come to work anyway? It ain't looking good. Okay? It ain't looking good. So one thing that all 32 fan bases can agree with, I know we don't like each other. I know we wish that our enemy's team goes 0-16 and your quarterback tears an ACL and your running back tears an NCL and you guys lose every motherfucking game. It ain't gonna matter if you dislike your enemy if there's no season. So we all gotta be kumbaya on this shit. And I'm telling you now, it don't look good. Because if the owners are going to concede four big ass bags, it's not looking good, okay? Because the players hold all the cards. You cannot force any of these cats to show up to work when the conditions have not been laid out. They have not said, this is what we're going to do. The NBA, the reason why there's an NBA, okay? And this is why you got to pay attention to other leagues. The reason why the NBA is going to work is because the NBA, number one, they only have 30 teams, okay? And you only have 11 players on each team. So you can isolate. That's what they're doing. They're saying, look, we're going to put your ass at this resort down here, Disney World in Orlando, and you motherfuckers playing this bubble and shit, and we're going to pipe in some audience noise, and that's it. Football, you got 53 men on both sides of the field. That's 106 motherfuckers, not counting coaches, not on both sides, not counting trainers on both sides, not counting 7 referees, not counting the clock people, not counting the security. Not even if there's a bubble, you still need to have security because a lot of you dumb motherfuckers are trying to go to the game and sneak in there. So it's not looking good. Straight up, man. Sorry to be the one to tell you, but if the owners are saying, look, man, we'll just concede 4 games. It's not looking good. So here's what I think is going to happen. Here's what I'm pretty sure what's going to happen. I think eventually we're going to have a football season, but it's going to be a truncated season. What does truncate mean? Truncate means to cut. This is going to be a cut season. We're not going to have 16 games, man. If we even have a season, okay? Be prepared for maybe 10 games. Be prepared for maybe 8. Okay? I don't think we're going to have a 16-game season because we only have, it's almost August. All right? Don't you guys know that within the next couple of weeks, we're supposed to be starting preseason? But they haven't even started OTAs. They haven't even started training camp. Okay? So, number one, the season is going to be pushed back. That's number one. There ain't going to be no season starting in September. So all those plans that you guys got about, hey, man, we're going to fly to this game and fly to that game and we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we done booked hotels and all that stupid shit, that ain't happening. Okay? Because there's no way in hell that the players are even going to be ready. You need at least 6 weeks for them to get ready. Okay? So there's definitely not going to be, unless they say, look, we're going to start the season in October. We might see, for the first time in any of our lives that's on here, NFL playing in March. The NFL may be playing in March. It's possible. Because if they push it back and they're trying to have 16 games, shit, that's just how it goes. So I just definitely want to come in, make it clear, it ain't looking good when it comes to our NFL. Now, if the owners would just do what every other business does, accept the fact coronavirus, COVID-19 is a reality, okay? Give the players an option to opt out like they did in the NBA. A lot of players in the NBA have been able to opt out saying, I can't do it for whatever reason. I don't feel safe. I don't feel confident in this situation, and sit out. But guess what? They're not getting paid. So do not be surprised that some of your best players, if they decide to have a season, won't be playing. Okay? What's going to happen if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan and Ezekiel Elliott ain't playing? He's already got the coronavirus. What's going to happen if you're a Raider fan like me and there ain't going to be no motherfucking Josh Jacobs? Okay? What's going to happen if you're a Steeler fan and you're not going to have no Ben Roethlisberger? What the fuck is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? If you're a Baltimore Ravens fan and there ain't going to be no motherfucking Lamar Jackson and shit, you're going to be mad. Okay? But guess what? I'm going to say this shit right now. There is going to be no asterisks talking to me. Because that's the first thing people try to do when shit don't go their way. They're going to try to say whoever wins the Super Bowl, I don't give a fuck if it's a 4-game season. Whoever wins the fucking Super Bowl is the Super Bowl champion. I don't want to hear, oh man, well it don't count because we only played 14 games. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Okay? Because this shit has happened before. A lot of you guys are too young, or you don't remember, or your ass is too old. There has been truncated seasons, okay? If you're old enough, you can remember 1982, the lockout season in the NFL where there were only 10 games and no Super Bowl, okay? The NBA had a lockout season in 1999. It was I guess it was a 45-game season, and Tim Duncan and the Spurs won that championship. So I don't want to hear shit if LeBron James and the Lakers win the fucking championship in this bubble season. It counts the same as every other fucking title. It counts the same. I don't want to hear shit because you guys are quick to make excuses. All right? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, man, it don't look good. Your motherfucking ass better start trying to figure out what other things you're going to be able to do for the next 6 months, 8 months. Because right now, the only games that they can cut after the preseason games are the regular season games and shit. All right? And I'm going to tell you right now, if they cut the season down, those games, those wins, and those L's that you guys keep acting like they don't happen, is going to even count you guys more. Your ass might be shit. If they have a 10-game season and you guys go what? Let's say you go 6-4, you may not make the playoffs. You really may not make the playoffs because it's going to be on the bell curve. Remember that shit in school, the bell curve and shit? Strength of schedule. And they going to have all kinds of crazy shit. And your ass going to be mad. Oh, man, shit, we're 8-2. I mean, we didn't make the playoffs. Hey, man, bell curve, man. Shit, who the fuck did you guys play? Did you play the Jets 14 times and shit? Did you play? Who did you play? So I really just want to come in. I'm out here on the beach smoking this motherfucking, not Cohiba, but my damn Monte Cristo. Salute to my boy, Greg Mejia. I'm out here at the water and I'm thinking, how in the hell are we going to watch football, man? How is it going to happen? The only way it's going to happen is if the owners, your owner, my owner, and all the other owners come together and guarantee these cats a way to feel safe to play football. Regardless of whether or not we're in the stands or not, they need to have something in place. Give them a bonus. Say, hey, man, any of you motherfuckers, you guys play, we'll give you guys an extra bag of some shit. I don't know what you guys need to do. Owners got plenty of money. If there's no football games, you guys, don't think that the owners ain't getting paid. That's the biggest shit that makes the fans think, oh well shit, then nobody's getting paid. No, that television deal is still there. It's like unemployment, but you're full unemployment. Just imagine if your state that you lived in, you couldn't go to work, and they gave you your full fucking check for a whole year. Your motherfucking ass would not say a damn thing. You would be like, shit, I'll get my whole check. I ain't even got to go to work. But the players don't get paid unless they come to work. Just like you. If you don't go to work, you ain't getting paid, homie. Not your full ass check. You want a full check? Go to work. Okay? So I definitely just want to come in and let you guys know that I'm worried. I'm worried because football, man, is important to me, man. It's hell of important. It's important in a motherfucker, okay? It's definitely in my top 10 of shit, okay? From my wife to my son to my family to my friends to my bag to my businesses to my situations, and then football's in that motherfucker. I'm sorry, it is, okay? I know a lot of people, oh my God, and all of that. God's first. But don't think football ain't in the top 10, because it is. I need football, man. Okay? And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I'm going to go through there and see what you guys are talking about, man. It's beautiful out here in Malibu. I'm out here smoking my cigar. Contemplating what the hell am I going to do if there ain't no football. Okay? See what's popping. Tracy Barris, top of the morning. Popping, dog. Troy Hemingway, what's up, OG? Tony Dale, hey, what's up? Oh, what's up, young Jedi? Tony Dale, what are you gonna do when ain't no football, dog? But you're 22 years old, man. If I was you, if I was 22, I would just go on about 150 cyber dates. I wouldn't be trying to meet up with nobody. Fuck all of that shit. Tracy Barris said, that's my spot. Yeah, man. It's my spot with my stick. I got me a little beverage over here. I'm chilling. Okay? Melissa Martina Forbes in the house. Larry Ramirez, what's up, Larry? Michael Mathis was popping, pimping. Ryan Smith, what's up, Ryan? What are you gonna do, man? If your boy Aaron Rodgers says I don't feel safe, Aaron Rodgers said, hey man, I don't feel safe. I ain't coming to work. You ain't gonna like that shit, Ryan, because I know I wouldn't like it if I was you. Tony Dale, Victor Hales was popping. MP Hood, Roger Hooks, what's up, Raj? Hey, Raj, I got to talk to you about that Oklahoma thing. I forgot to talk to you about that. That Oklahoma thing that you mentioned to me. I got to talk to you about that shit. XT, hey, XT, what are you going to do, man, if Jimmy G says, if porn star Jimmy says, hey, man, I got some porn movies to do. What are you going to do? You ain't got no quarterback. What are you going to do? Okay. So, Ron Valentine, what's up, cousin? You know what I'm saying? Out here, getting my Musafa on, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, I ain't around nobody. Don't start fucking with me on no social distancing. I got my mask in my motherfucking pocket and there ain't nobody. That's why I'm out here. Okay, understand that shit. What's up, Dad? Hey, Dad, that thing you did was great. I like it. Tony Dale, finally some positive news. Not really. Not really. Mood the dude. Mike Davis in the house. Hey, Mike, what are you gonna do, man? Dak better go ahead and just understand that he better go ahead and take that tender, but the tender isn't a signing bonus. See, that's fucked up, Dallas. Jerry Jones, man, if there's not a football season, if you don't got a signing bonus, you're not getting paid, man. Patrick Mahomes got a signing bonus. Patrick Mahomes, if there ain't no season, Patrick Mahomes don't give a shit because he got paid. Your boy Dak Prescott signed that franchise tag. That means his ass got to go to work to get a bag. Not good. Not good, Dak. Dakota, that's not a good situation. Paris Escovedo, what's up, Pete? What's going on? Mood the dude. Frank Prado, what's up, Frank? Hey, Frank. The NBA and the NFL are not equal. Okay? I know there's a lot of people that I see, man, they really think, and I love the NBA and I love basketball. Understand that shit. But the NBA ain't fucking with the NFL. It's a whole nother ball game. Okay? Understand that shit. You can play basketball in the bubble. You ain't gonna be able to play no football in no fucking bubble, man. That ain't gonna work. Gary Ballin in the house. Mikey Sargent, the pimp himself. Frank Prado said Steelers versus Cowboys would have been the biggest preseason game ever. It would have been. You're talking about what? How many Super Bowls did the Cowboys and the Steelers play? They played 5? They played 5. The Cowboys only won 1 that year when Dion was on there. And you guys won 4 out of 5. Yeah, that would have been big. Ron Enix out there, Bills Mafia. What's going on, Ron? Mikey Sargent said, nice shades. Hey, man, I stay suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Even on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to look good. All right. Frank Prado said, at least wear a mask so we can watch some football, you bunch of scrubs. That's the key. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but it's a good-ass cigar. Good gracious. There's a new helmet that was made by Oakley. Oakley sunglasses, they made a shield guard that goes over the whole, that goes underneath the face mask. It looks pretty dope, okay? But the only problem is you can't see nobody's face, all right? Sanji Narioga in the house. Tony Dale said, tell that to most of the people in Florida. Hey, man, Florida, my father's out there. He's on here right now. California ain't no fucking better. I'm just fortunate I'm in L.A. because if I was in the Bay Area where I'm from, it's worse up there. There's no running away from the coronavirus. There's not like, okay, well, shit, I'm safe here. Coronavirus is in motherfucking Iowa, and nobody wants to be there, okay? Keith Robinson in the motherfucking house. Eddie T. Garcia, what's going on? Raider Emperor in the motherfucking house. Gabe Galt, what's going on, Gabe? You know what I'm saying? Keep doing that artwork, dog. Don't think I ain't watching what you do. Your shit is tight. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. You about to blow up. Jerry Reiser in the house. What's up, Jay? Anthony Eason. Ryan Smith said, The Replacements, the movie. Hey, man, Keanu Reeves ain't coming out to this motherfucker. Even Keanu Reeves wouldn't play. See, we got to understand something, man. A lot of people think that the players, these athletes, since they make a lot of money, and these entertainers, they make millions and millions of dollars to do something that we would do for free, that they owe us some shit. The NFL players don't owe us nothing, okay? They don't. I wouldn't, if I was them, I would do the same shit, man, because when you're dead, you're dead. It don't make no motherfucking difference. They don't owe nothing. The job is supposed to come in and secure your safety. Would you go to work if they said, hey, man, there is an active shooter that shows up to work every day, and you come to work, man, and you know, luckily, hopefully you won't get shot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Coronavirus is the active shooter. You're not going to your work if there is even a 10% chance that your ass is not going to get home. You're definitely not going to work, okay? Kenny Smith in the house. Dominic Shell in the motherfucking house. Demetrius Bailey in the house. You got to get on, okay? Raider Mike. What's up, Raider Mike? Raider Mike said cancel the season. Cancel the season, man. It's what it's looking like. But you know what? Shit, the owners will do this, man. The owners are so about that bag. They'll do like a damn bracket style shit. They'll be like, okay, well shit, we're gonna play 3 games or 4 games, and then we'll just bracket it off and shit, and then the winner wins the Super Bowl. You imagine winning the Super Bowl, you only won 4 games, or you only won 2 games? It's still gonna count. Just letting you guys know. Melanie Hayes in the motherfucking house. What's up, cuzzo out there in Memphis? Raider Mike says no fans. Yeah, but no fans doesn't guarantee the player's safety though. Like I just told you, I added it up, man. You need at least 300 people, maybe 300 people to be at the game, to have a game. I just told you, 106 players, 53 on each team. That's 106. That's more than a whole basketball game. Okay, you need 106 players unless they decide to cut the roster down. But then you're fucking with bags. You got to pay them. Then you got to pay all the coaches. How many coaches are on a team? How many coaches? How many defensive coaches? Linebacker coach, defensive coordinator, D-line coach. Man, you got, at least on the defense, you probably got 20 coaches. Okay? So you're looking at, shit, that's at least 250. Not counting the people to run the stadium. Somebody got to open the motherfucker. Somebody cut the lights off, light on. Somebody got to do this. You got to have security. You got to have all this shit in place. It's going to take 400 people to have a game. Shit, all them motherfuckers ain't going to be tested. Now, another thing. Here's another thing that just popped up this morning. The NFL is also trying to do, they're trying to do everything possible. They told the NFLPA, they agreed. Now, the NFL Players Association and the NFL have agreed on this. If they agree that they're going to go to training camp, so there's going to be a training camp. The first 2 weeks of training camp, there's going to be mandatory COVID-19 testing for every player. Everybody gets tested every day for the first 2 weeks. All right? Every day, every player, every person that's going to be in the facility is going to be tested for COVID-19. At the end of the 2 weeks, if the percentage of people who have coronavirus is 5% or less, they will continue they'll change it to testing every other day. Okay? They'll change it to testing every other day. But for the first 2 weeks, your favorite player, my favorite player, the motherfucker who you think should be the quarterback, the motherfucker who you think should not be the quarterback, and all of that, the wide receiver that drops passes, the wide receiver that never gets the ball enough, and all that shit, they're going to get tested for coronavirus every fucking day for 2 weeks. Now, imagine your job, you walk in, you in a line, you got to take a fucking coronavirus test every time you come to work. Now, if it's successful, then they'll say, okay, we'll test you every other day. All right? But just because they're doing testing doesn't mean somebody ain't going to catch the shit. Larry Simmons in the house, Raider Mike said, playoffs? What the playoffs? You're talking about playoffs? Playoffs? We're just trying to win a game. Playoffs. Okay? Shit, Jim Mora ain't around right now. Jim Mora's ass is probably on the beach somewhere like me, chilling. Okay? We're out on Enix. Shantae Gibson. What's up, Shantae? You know your boy Shaq Sinatra out here smoking on this stove out here. Alan Floyd up in the motherfucking house. What's going on, legend? Raider Nation said no football. Ain't gonna be no, Raider Mike, ain't gonna be no football, homie. Fucked up. Fucked up, dog. Okay. Omar Cornelius Cooper, what's up? Popping. Ellie, my sister, what's up? Elnora Rucker in the house. What's going on, sis? Tony Dell said 2020 shut down if no football. Hey, man, like I said before, man, our entertainment is not more important than your life and their life and everybody else's life and shit. That's the key. Without life, you don't got nothing. You don't got no football. You ain't got nothing. Okay? So I just really want to make that shit clear. I don't blame the players, man. If my job can't guarantee me my motherfucking safety, like I just said, if you were being told, hey man, every day at work, you're in there playing Call of Duty at your job every day. Not on the video game, but in real life. You motherfucker said, okay, take this BB gun, get these assignments done. If you see anybody, man, shoot them. You ain't going to work. Because I know I wouldn't. Melissa Forbes in the house. Kevo Robinson out there in Vegas. Jerry Reiser said, good morning, Shaq. We'll be playing football. I hope you're right. I need football, man. I do. I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker has not went out one time. Not one time, man. I haven't relit this bitch at all. Okay. Tony just says, I'll be watching baseball. Like I said before, man, even baseball, the Blue Jays have been told by the country of Canada that they can't play in Canada. The Blue Jays are going to have to play like in Florida down there where you were at, Tony. They said, we're going to the United States to play games. We ain't going to let you come and play no games here. Fuck all of that. Woo Boy Raider, Miami, and Raider Nation for Life 305. Heather Reynolds, what's up, Heather? I hope everything's cool. Chris Reed in the house. Kid himself, kid in play. Greg West. Hey, Greg, where the fuck have you been at? My boy Greg West out there in Baltimore in the Be More Careful. You know what I'm saying? In the Wire. Where you been at, dog? Your boy G is in the house. What's up, Shaq? Hey, man, I'm just trying to say, man, even your boy Joe Flacco may not be playing this shit, okay? I'm just saying, man, what if Lamar Jackson says he won't, though? Well, what if Lamar says, hey, man, I don't feel safe out here, man. I ain't playing, man. Fuck all of that. This is how it's going to be, okay? Greg West says us front riders report every day. Like I said before, Greg, you guys are built different. Salute to all the essential workers out there. Because you guys, man, without you guys out here, Man, life is fucked up without you guys and shit, man. But like I said before, your job has contingency plans. They're telling you what to do. They're telling you what not to do. They're telling you don't be around here. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't stand too close to a motherfucker and all that shit. Brent Polladine out there in England, out there in Carlisle, England. What's up, Brent? Okay. Tony Dale. Rubo Raider said too much money to miss. Almost don't care about that money. Like I said before, man. Our Pro Bowl center, Rodney Hudson, he said, man, he don't feel cool about it. I'm like, man, I can't have Rodney Hudson. The Raiders can't have Rodney Hudson not fucking playing. That's gonna fuck up our whole offense. Okay. Tony Dell said, get better soon, praying for you, whoever he's talking to. Michelle Shack in the house, my cousin. Bass Butler in the motherfucking house, Jerry Risner. NFL players will be wearing the face shields and the helmets if there's a season. But what I'm saying is, the problem is that the owners, they're conceding that they're not going to get to all the money. They've already said 4 games. They're saying, hey man, if you guys come to training camp, there won't be no preseason. And even though we hate preseason means there's going to be a fucking season. Right now, it ain't looking good. Okay. Tracy Bear says, at my spot, RB in the morning. Yes, you know what it is. Imani Gross in the house. Greg West says, I appreciate you, my guy. All facts what you said. And I think that's it. Once again, let me show you what I'm doing. Your boys out here in Malibu, social distancing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Look at these people over there. They don't come no closer than that. I want people miles away from me. Miles. Fuck that. And when you walk in that motherfucking water, I need your ass to be walking along these rocks and shit. Don't walk by me up in this motherfucker. Fuck all of that shit. So that's what we dealing with, you guys. It's not looking good, man. I told you guys this weeks ago. When Dr. Fauci said there ain't gonna be no football, he didn't stutter. That dude said there's not going to be a football season. What are we going to do, man? Okay. Melanie Hayes said, I haven't really been watching football anyway, ever since Cap. Yeah, I know. But shit, even Cap can't even if they said, hey, Cap, you got a job, there ain't no football season. What we going to do? Okay. Douglas Bagshaw Jr. in the house. No fans, no thanks. Not looking good. Eddie Garcia, catch you on ORLV. You know what it is. And I think I've said everything I need to say to you guys, man. It's not cool. It ain't cool, but what are we gonna do? All right, like I said before, I don't blame the players. Okay, the players got to look out for themselves. They can't be doing that shit. They can't be jeopardizing their families to play football. All right, but at the end of the day, this shit right here, man, is getting worse out here, man. I can't believe that we done went this far, gone down the damn block, and we're only 7 months into the year, and this shit is what it is. Okay, I don't know. We need to take Corona ass and drag her ass maybe a mile out and drop her ass off with an anchor and let her ass die. This shit's fucked up. So that's it, you guys, man. Hope everything's cool with you guys out there, man. I hope you motherfuckers is taking this shit seriously. I'm telling you, I'm still seeing people with the masks and shit. You guys ain't wearing the mask right. And before you guys start talking shit, thinking I'm out here taking chances because there's always a dumb motherfucker who want to say something stupid. Hold on a second. Shit. Hold on a second real quick. Okay, yeah. So I definitely want to make sure you guys know that I'm out here safe as fuck. I got my mask with me. And I'm keeping my distance from all the suckers. So like I always tell y'all, stay COVID free and stay sucker free. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. It ain't looking good. Salute.